When I think of the healer's art and the way that the Savior lived his life and healed others, I immediately think of the word advocate. The Savior is our greatest advocate, and during his life, he especially advocated for his children who were marginalized, different, or who faced struggles in their lives. Some examples would include people who were blind, lepers, sinners, people of different faiths. He sought these people out because he could see them for their divine identity and potential, not just their circumstances or what they had done. As I learn the healer's art, I want to learn advocacy. I want to learn how to advocate for all of God's children, but especially for vulnerable populations. Something that's taught me a lot about advocating for vulnerable populations is working with a program called Best Buddies. Through that program, I have been paired up with a woman who has Down syndrome, and as we've developed a friendship with each other, I've learned so much from her about what it means to see people for who they are and not just for what makes us different. She's had a lot of people who have judged her or who have had preconceived notions about what they think she can achieve, but she has exceeded all expectations and is living an amazing and wonderfully fulfilling life. As I go forth to serve as a nurse, I will be an advocate for vulnerable populations, including those with disabilities. I will be a voice for them when nobody else will, and I will stand up for them when they are being judged or marginalized. Because I know that that's what the Savior would want for them, and I know that that's what the Savior has done for me. I'd like to talk about a time where I had the wrong priorities and how it taught me and helped me gain the priorities that I have now. In my first job as a CNA, I was working in a nursing home and I was often overwhelmed. And there was one day that I was helping a woman down to lunch. I was transferring her into her wheelchair, and as I picked her up, I noticed that she was a little bit shaky. And in hindsight, what I should have done was called for another CNA to come in and help me. But I knew that that CNA was busy and I knew that I was rushed, so I decided to just make the transfer alone. This was a huge mistake. She began to fall as I was transferring her, and I had to brace her fall. She was safe, but something much worse could have happened. That mistake was embarrassing and very scary, but it taught me that I need to prioritize integrity over convenience. Doing the right thing is not always the easiest or most convenient thing. And in nursing, we're really busy. It could be easy to cut corners or to not do things correctly. But I am committed to prioritizing integrity in my life and doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, because I know that that's what's best for the patients and for myself. I would be honored to continue developing advocacy and integrity as a BYU nursing student and learn the healer's art. Thank you.